Hey, what's going on, guys? Back with another video. 2021. I know I haven't done one of these videos since last year. I kind of told you it was going to be a while until I got back to these. I know I've been doing the other videos as far as just that kind of go more in detail on specific items, and I'll probably keep doing those and do these maybe every couple weeks just to touch on stuff that I missed out. Y'all seem to like that format a little bit better. So I'll probably stick to that, but we do got a lot to get into today. There is the CES Arcade1Up, CES 2021 Arcade1Up. I know I made a specific video about that this week, but I'll got a little bit more details about some things. We'll touch base on that. With LucasFilm Games, got some news as far as Star Wars games that they're making, some pretty interesting stuff. I was going to do talk about the Transformer Earthrise series, but it just got to be too long, and this is going to be a pretty long video already, so I'll try to break that out into another video and get that out soon as well. I do have the top 10 games of 2020 that's coming out probably next week. I'll just see if I can get that out. It'll be out late, but I'll see if I can get that out next week. And then we'll get into some pickups, upcoming game releases, collector's edition, collectibles, all that type of stuff. So a lot of stuff to get into. We also will talk about the winner. So the winner for the Game & Watch 35th anniversary, Super Mario Brothers 35th anniversary. That was to 900 subs. If you guys remember, I did the drawing, reached out to the winner. It's Ronald from Arizona. Congratulations to Ronald. I'll try to get that out to you this week, which leads to the 1,000 giveaway. So hopefully we're making the 1,000 subs here in the next couple months. So pretty big achievement for me. Been doing this for quite a while, and it's just been a lot of fun doing these videos. So I want to do something big for that giveaway. I'm more than likely going to do a Nintendo Switch Lite. So let me know what you guys think about that. Do like same format. I'll probably do it the same way, and we'll go until 1,000 subs, and then I'll draw the winner. So the options are, I was either going to do a Nintendo Switch Lite. I wanted to do I may do like a Saturn bundle with like some import games. That's another option. So if you guys would prefer me to do like a Saturn bundle with import games, I could do something like that. But I figure the Nintendo Switch Lite is just something that's easier to where you know how retro games are. Sometimes they can be picky, and I don't want to necessarily send someone some stuff they may have some trouble with. So I figured that the Nintendo Switch Lite was probably just the easiest way to go. But let me know if y'all would prefer that, or some kind of Saturn bundle, or just maybe some kind of like collectible statue or figurine or something like that. So those are probably what I'm going to do. I'm leaning towards the Nintendo Switch Lite, but let me know if y'all have any kind of opinion. But I'll be posting the details for that probably in the next couple weeks. But let's go ahead and get into it. So the CES 2021 was this week, and I did the video about it, and they had the main cabinets, the new ones that are coming out, the X-Men, the Killer Instinct, the Dragon's Lair, and the Space Ace. And I'll put a link to that video up here to where I go more into detail about the specific games on those cabinets, which I don't know I haven't seen the price points for those cabinets or release dates yet. So they may be out there, I just haven't seen them particularly. The only ones that I have seen is they also announced the Legacy cabinet. You got the Atari Legacy cabinet that is Tempest based, the Capcom Legacy cabinet that is Street Fighter 2 based, and then the Bandai Namco Legacy cabinet that is Pac-Man based. So the Bandai Namco cabinet is available for pre-order at Best Buy, and that's $399. Now I think I've heard that all these Legacy cabinets are going to be $399, but don't quote me on that. They may, I wouldn't be surprised if they change like the Street Fighter one to be more expensive or something like that, but I think that they may try to keep with the $400 price point, which would be cool. After the CES, I know the initial kind of announcement, it leaked out to where there was a page, GameStop had up a pre-order for the Midway Legacy cabinet, and they've since taken that listing down. But that listing and it was $399 at GameStop. It had 12 games. It had the Mortal Kombat's 1, 2, and 3. Joust, Defender, Rampage, Gauntlet, Paperboy, Bubbles, Wizards of War, Root Beer Tapper, which I guess is Tapper, but where he serves root beer instead of beer, probably more kid-friendly, and Tubin. Now Tapper is one that I would like to see on a cabinet all by its own. That's an awesome game. I love playing. I played that a lot on my modded cab. Tubin is a game I completely forgot about. I used to play that. I don't know where I played it, but I've played that quite a bit in the arcades, and I completely forgot about that until I saw this listing, and it's like I went ahead and added it to one of my modded cabinets. If you're here's a little tip for you. If you're like me and you want to go add Tubin to your your MAME library or whatnot. The controls for that are a little bit wonky. You have to pretty much set your controls. You have to hook up a keyboard and push tab on the keyboard once you're inside that game, and go ahead and set your keys up and map them that way. So it's a little bit funky. Took me a while to figure it out, but it's pretty cool once you get it set up. So that's it as far as, and that's supposed to be a legacy cabinet as well. The Pong, the Pong pub table is up for pre-order at Best Buy, and that's $550. So there's a price for that, and that's available for pre-order, and that's supposed to ship or release on April 1st, 2021. So a couple things, I already have prices and pre-orders. The rest of the stuff we're still kind of waiting on. So I'll try to keep you updated when those things go up for pre-orders as well. Some big news from Star Wars and Lucasfilm Games. They announced this week that they will not be allowing EA to just exclusively be their developer for Star Wars related games. They did say that they are still partnering with EA going forward, probably for the Jedi Fallen Order sequel, I'm guessing, and a new Battlefront game will probably be coming from EA. I've heard that they're working on those already. But they said that there's going to be a new story-driven open world game, Star Wars game that Ubisoft will be making. So that's pretty exciting that they're opening up the doors to other developers and companies to be making Star Wars based games. So we don't really have any word on what that's really going to be, like who it's going to be focused on or what. It's just a very general. I don't think that they've started development on it. I think they're still in planning, so it'll probably be a couple years before we get that, but that is pretty exciting to see. They also announced that they have an Indiana Jones game that they're going to be doing with Bethesda, which is pretty interesting. I didn't know that Lucasfilms Games own the rights to Indiana Jones, but that'll be interesting to see what they come up with. And same thing, I don't know how long they are as far as in development for that, but that'll be something pretty interesting to see coming up in the years down the road. But that's it as far as just news. Let's get into some actually games that are coming up or collector's editions that are coming up and that type of stuff. So we'll start with Limited Run Games has the Scott Pilgrim versus the World released on the Nintendo Switch and the PS4 on Thursday, I think on the Xbox One and probably Steam as well. And that game is only out $14.99. You can go ahead and get it digitally. I did. It's a lot of fun to play through. I never played the original, so this is a game that I've been kind of excited to test out and try. It's having a lot of fun with that game. I really do like it. A lot of character in that game, so it's fun to play through. But Limited Run Games has open pre-orders that went live yesterday, and these are 3 different versions. Like I said, these are all open pre-orders. They're not limited, but these pre-orders are open until February 28th. And you have a standard edition that's $34.99 with reversible cover art and a manual. Classic edition that's $54.99. That that's that overgrown kind of clamshell that they do. Has a bunch of stickers, color manual, reversible cover art, physical soundtrack, and a world overview map. And then there's the KO edition, which is $139.99. That's everything that's in the classic edition, and then you also get a Roadies collector's case. It's just which is the big feature here. It's like a suitcase. It opens up, and you got a concert going on, which looks pretty cool. But then you also get a guidebook, and then an assortment of other stickers and trading cards and stuff like that. And that one's $139.99. That's I kind of am debating if I'm going to get a standard or classic. I would like to get that soundtrack, but I'm on the fence. But like I said, you got until February 28th to decide if you're going to get it, and if so, which version you're going to get, because it's open pre-orders, like I said. R-Type Final 2. It's called the Inaugural Flight Edition, and this releases May 31st. This is a limited edition, though it doesn't really specify how limited it is or what the quantity is. But this includes the physical game, physical soundtrack, soft cover art book, collector's box, and this is available on the PS4, Switch, and the Xbox One, and it's $49.99, and you can get this off of Amazon, GameStop, or the NIS American Online Store. It could be other places too, but that's the only places I've seen it so far. Cyber Shadow, this is the game I talked about, I think, from a Nintendo Direct, Indies Direct or something like that, I think a month or two ago. But this game releases this month, January 26th, and it's 25% off right now. It's $19.99 is the price of it, but it's marked down 25% to $14.99 on the Nintendo eShop. If you're a PlayStation Plus member, you can also get that same 25% discount. So if you're interested in that game and you want to, if you know you're going to get it, you can kind of get ahead of the game and get that price. It may be that same price on launch day. Who knows? It sounds $14.99 sounds a more realistic price for that game, but we will see. Also, there's a Transformers War for Cybertron, the Earthrise Scorponok Titan class Transformer. I just got a pre-order listing for him this week from Big Bad Toy Store, and that releases in June 2021, and that's $159.99. So I'm sure you can probably get him somewhere else, but that's a Titan class. He was a big part of the Earthrise, probably one of the cooler things about the Earthrise trilogy that just came out a couple weeks ago on Netflix. So that's up there in case you're wondering. The Kotobukiya Artifacts Star Wars Qui-Gon Jinn statue. That pre-order is for $94.99. It's set to release this month, but I don't know about that. It probably will be a couple months until it gets out. But these Kotobukiya artifacts kind of can jump up in price quickly after they come out. So if you're interested in that, I'm a big prequels guy, so I definitely going to grab that. And that's $94.99 at Big Bad Toy Store. You can get it at other places, but they say, I think Amazon says the pre-order is for April, so that's why I'm not really sure if it's coming out this month or not. But keep an eye on that if you're interested. Also, Hitman 3. So Hitman 3 drops this Tuesday, January the 20th. I've actually never played any of the Hitman games. This one, however, is PSVR compatible, which I just picked that up over Christmas, and surprisingly, I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. So this may be a game that I pick up down the line. So my PSVR people, that's one thing you may want to keep an eye out for if you're looking for something new on the PSVR. And then Monster Hunter Rise. So Monster Hunter Rise, I downloaded that demo, played quite a bit of it this week. Pretty surprised with it. I think it actually performs really well. I mean, I'm obviously a big Monster Hunter World fan and Iceborne fan. It's obviously not that caliber, but it does look like it's going to be pretty decent. So I'm actually pretty excited for that game. There is a collector's edition that looks like it's sold out on Best Buy, so I don't know if they're going to give more stock of that, or they may have it somewhere else. Maybe at GameStop may get stock as well. But that comes with, that's $99. It comes with a Magnamalo amiibo, which is the flagship monster. Some enamel pen sets, and then sticker pack, and then some just different layered armors and stuff like that. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested in the game like I am. But that is it as far as news, so I guess we can stop and get into some pickups now. All right, we will start our pickups with, like I said, I told you I've been collecting a lot of these guys, the artifacts, Kotobukiyas. I got a couple of them. These are, like I said, I've acquired these over the last month. This is the Darth Vader Cloud City one. Got him a couple weeks ago. This is another one, the Mandalorian Season 1 Artifacts Plus. I hope they come out with the Season 2, because I would like to have him in the Beskar armor. I love the Beskar armor, so I'm a little bit, it's cool that they have the Season 1 one, but I'm hoping that they release the Season 2 one as well with his completed armor. That's one that actually sold out, and it's kind of restocked of late on Amazon. So if you want that one, I would kind of get it before it's gone up to closer to 200. It's back down to around 130 or something like that. And then Kylo Ren. So I picked up Kylo Ren. I mean, I don't know how many of the actual sequel characters I'm going to be getting, but I like the Kylo Ren one, and I think I got him for a pretty good price. I think I had a discount, or he was on sale somewhere that I got a couple weeks back. So that's the only reason why I really got that one. But like I said, I've been collecting these, trying to build an army of Star Wars Kotobukiya artifact statues, and I'll be kind of picking those up and talking about those as they go on pre-order coming up. So keep a lookout for that. Also, where is it? Okay, so the Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection. I picked that up on the PS4. This is actually a game I had highlighted to pick up. I think it came out January of 2020 for $29.99. And I just kept waiting for it to go on sale, and it wouldn't. And finally, it went on sale for $19.99. And this is a collection of 6 different Mega Man games. The Mega Man 0, 1 to 4, I think, from the Game Boy Advance, and then the Mega Man ZX and Mega Man ZX Advent, I think, are on the DS. I'm not sure if all those games, it's a combination of DS and Game Boy Advance games, but they're all in there, all 6 games. So it's a pretty cool collection that I wanted to pick up as well. I went to a local game store. This was before Christmas, and I didn't find much there, actually. I was pretty unimpressed with their inventory, but I did pick up Strider on the NES. I got 3 NES games, and they were all, I think, $5 to $7, pretty cheap. I got the Strider on the NES with his, classic Strider. Sure, I don't need to describe that. Rad Racer 2, which is the sequel to, pretty common NES game, and then A Boy and His Blob, which for a long time I didn't know that this originally was on the Nintendo. I was aware of the Wii version for a long time, but there is it originated on the NES. So if you did not know that, now you do. And like I said, it's pretty relatively cheap. You can probably get it on eBay for all those for probably 10 bucks or under. But that's it as far as NES games. I think this I got early mid-December as well. I picked up Saturday Night Slam Masters on the Sega Genesis, and I've been waiting to pick this up for a long time because it can get pretty pricey. And I found a really good price on the cart and manual, and I'm like, well, I'll just print out my own cover art. I can't find a high quality cover art for this game, unfortunately, so I'm stuck waiting to get one. I may have to buy a box only if I can't find a good cover art to print out, but that's kind of sucks. The deal was so good on the cart and manual that I just picked it up and figured I'd sort the rest out later, and it kind of backfired. All right, next up, this is another one. I think I got this when I got the NES games. Wanchibara, the Bikini Samurai Squad. So this is a 3D action platformer on the Xbox 360. I like just silly kind of games like that. I don't know if I'll end up playing it. I got it, more or less for the cover art than anything else. But I think it is playable from my understanding. It's not horrible. It's not a very good game from the reviews that I've checked out. But it is what it is. It's one of those games that I just think is just funny just to own, just for the cover art. Bikini Squad, or was it Bikini Samurai Squad? So, I mean, how can you not pick that up? So, you know how it is. Come on. So, all right, other than that, I've been trying to fill in like my void as far as just having import games covered across the board. Getting the analog products helps you with that as far as retro games. But I kind of had a void as far as, like my Xbox games and PlayStation games. So I went ahead and picked up, what'd I get? An Xbox. I got a Japanese Xbox 360. And I think it's just a 60 gigabyte hard drive, which it actually ended up being a really good deal. I think I got it imported, shipped. Total price I think was around like $115 or $120. Came with two OEM controllers, and then it actually came with King of Fighters 12. Yeah, King of Fighters 12 is what it came with, the Japanese edition. And then it also came with, they threw in just Halo Wars, which I know is a pretty cheap game, and then Infinite Undiscovery, which these two games I was only supposed to get King of Fighters 12, but they threw in these for whatever reason. This is a pretty good RPG from what I understand from reviews that I've looked at. And it's not too cheap of a game, but it's all Japanese, so I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with that damn thing. But anyways, it is what it is. It happens. I guess it was cool that they threw them in, but like I said, it was a really cheap price I thought for shipped, imported with those games and the two AM controllers. I was very happy about that. This is the whole reason I got the Japanese 360 is to start getting some of the shoot 'em up games on the 360. There's a lot of Japanese exclusive games on the 360 as far as shoot 'em ups, and I want to start picking those up. This is one. This is a pretty cheap one of the cheaper ones. A lot of them are close to $100 or whatnot. This one you can get for 40, 50, and it's Ketsu Kizuna Jukoi Tachi Extra. And it's a cave. This is a cave shoot 'em up. It's a vertical scrolling shooter. It's actually really solid. So I've been playing quite a bit of that since I've got the 360, and it's a really solid game. And then lastly, I also got. Oh no, sorry. I picked up. This is another import I got. And this was for. Apparently, I've seen the American Saturns have gone up like pretty steep. It looks like they're going for closer to $150 on eBay. They've gone up in price regardless. I'm not sure the exact price, but I've been wanting a white Japanese Saturn, and this one I got, I think, with a controller. With controller, I got it imported from Japan, and this thing is clean white. I think it was around like $60-$70, and this thing works really good. Like I said, I haven't seen one really this clean of white. A lot of times they get the yellowing color. This for the price, I was like, I gotta grab that. So I think I have all the different colors of Saturns now, I believe, which I've been trying to do. And then I also picked up Sonic Wings Special. This is a combination about it takes features from Sonic Wings 1, 2, and 3. It's a vertical scrolling shoot 'em up. It's a Japan import, obviously on the Saturn. I think it was on the PS1 as well as an import. It plays a lot like the Psycho games, like Strikers. I think several developers left Psycheo, and then went to make this some of these games, the Sonic Wings games. But it's very similar to that game. Plays a lot like it. I feel like it's a little bit better. It's a little bit more in depth, has more characters, and a little bit more, you know, personality to the game. Like I said, that's another vertical scrolling shooter. But that is it. I've been playing actually Star Wars: The Force Unleashed on the PS3, trying to get through that. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and I finally started a new Monster Hunter World character. I lost my 600 plus hour character on Monster Hunter World Iceborne. My PS4 just, for some reason, just had a hard shutdown one day, and it came back up, and like everything was there except for like Monster Hunter got like screwed up somehow. So I had to start a new character over. I started on the PS5. So that's what it is. But that is it, y'all. Let me know if you what y'all think about the 1000 giveaway. Like I said, another shout out to, what is it, Randall, I think is what it was. Ronald, sorry, Ronald. Shout out to Ronald in Arizona for winning the 35th anniversary Game & Watch. But like I said, let me know if y'all want me to do the Switch Lite, maybe like a Saturn bundle with some imports or something like that. I was going to do an analog, but they're all sold out now, and they're like stupid expensive. So I can't. I was gonna get like a analog Mega SG. I was gonna get one of those, or like the Super NT one. I thought that they still had those in stock on analog, but apparently they're all sold out, and those are going for stupid high dollars right now. So it's probably gonna be a Switch Lite, some kind of collectible figurine, or like a Saturn maybe bundle. So let me know if y'all have any ideas. But like I said, I'm leaning towards the Nintendo Switch Lite for now. But I will see y'all in the next video. Later.